What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Anthony Joshua, Joyce. As I promised to a lot of you guys wanted me to commentate, to let you guys see what I saw, because I gave you guys the leaked footage that AJ leaked to everyone after saying that he would knock out Joyce in one round, since he took out or stopped, quote unquote, Joyce in the amateurs in one round. So we're looking at some of this footage, okay? And I'm looking at Joyce being Joyce, following Anthony Joshua around the ring. You know, Joshua got his mitts up. His guard is high, which is a good idea against someone like Joyce, because Joyce is probably about an inch shorter than him, so he's a big guy also. And Joyce, one thing about Joyce, he never stops. He's very durable. I've seen him call Joshua with a 1-2. Joshua comes back with a double jab of his own. He catches a right to the head to Joshua, then a right and a left from Joyce, okay? And then Joyce is blocking a lot of these shots, but then he gets caught with a body shot, left hook, fakes upstairs to land downstairs with a left hook to the body. And what I can tell from this is these guys are pretty even. This is an even match sparring session, okay? Now, the sparring sessions, they put in work. You know, they both gave each other the business. It was no rumors of knockouts or no rumors of somebody being hurt, okay? And the thing is about the sparring sessions, they speak for themselves. As you can see, Joshua is a little bit more sharper, but, you know, he's going to be sharper technique-wise than Joyce, because just Joyce is Joyce. That's his style. He's kind of an aggressive, plotting style with his hands up, kind of like a Thai boxer, okay? The thing is about Joshua, though, and the one thing that sticks out in this footage, right? I see that Anthony Joshua leaked that footage of him beating the shit out of Joyce. Okay? He did that. And if you see Joyce didn't go down, it's just Joyce got hit a bit too much for an amateur bout. And in amateur bouts, the protocol is to stop the fight if he's getting teed off that much without it being competitive. Okay? So that's what I see in that whole debacle. All right? So when we look at Joyce and Anthony Joshua, you're going to see Joshua get the best of Joyce, okay? But that's on the amateurs. See, as you can see here, Joshua's teeing off on Joyce, catching him with rights and lefts, you know? And he's showing everybody, which is not the best thing to do. You know, it's not. But I think those type of things that Anthony Joshua did only fuels the fire for a potential fight between the two, if those two, or if that fight becomes available, because they've been beaten by the same guy, and his name is Alexander Usyk. I am very Phil, right? So they both know what it's like to be in there with a smaller, slicker guy, but it's more competitive seeing taller guys, because I think both of these guys are better fighting bigger fighters, or fighters their size, you know, which is, you know, nothing wrong with that. But other than the sparring session, you know, Joyce did a good job. He had an even match sparring session. This wasn't embarrassing. So a lot of people probably took it as an embarrassing performance. But no, Joyce got in his spots. And actually, if you think about it, Joyce had his mitts up. You know, despite having the headgear on, we know he can take a punch. We know he's tough. We know he's durable. But if you look at a lot of these, you see, look, he's blocking a lot of those shots of Joshua going wide, being a hooker like he is. You know, I think he could have focused more on the body, because Joshua did catch him with the body. He fainted upstairs. So he caught Joshua with a good right, you know, and Joshua comes back with a left hook. So they had an even, balanced fight, people. Okay, so it wasn't what you thought it was, okay? I think Joyce made a good account of himself. I think they would have one hell of a fight if they fought, and I think it would come down to nutrition, okay? I think it would come down to nutrition of who wants it, who has the better engine, who won't gas out. And if I had to put my money on stamina, it would definitely be Joe Joyce. Because what I can see from Anthony Joshua, he can gas out like he did with Usyk. Okay? All the herky-jerky movement that he was doing was giving Joshua fits, and he panicked, I believe, and he gassed out. But anyway, guys, that's my counterpunch on Anthony Joshua leaking the footage of Joe Joyce, of sparring Joe Joyce. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.